I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. Its cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Awfully odd sounds during that little recollection there. Not sure who that was speaking. Tell you one thing for sure, someone was having a bad day. The Chancellor. Okay, we'll go check that in a moment. Maybe.
Just like Regent's Park.
How are things coming? You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
No kidding, Agrippa. I wonder where that machine noise is coming from.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Fair enough, Agrippa, fair enough. Looks like I'll be going to the Chancellor. Carefully cutting the man open made him think this is how Father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. Maybe his father's a surgeon. Well, it's not like crouching is going to help in this hallway.
treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
I don't know if that thing's still following me or... Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Sounds clean, doesn't mean it is. Door's still intact.
Who are you to question me?
Start now.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
It doesn't matter, Daniel. It's just a myth after all, right? Go left first. That must be the inner sanctum down there. It's an interesting place. Just have to remember to go back for a creep up. I hear machinery. Say.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Yeah. Bucket of tar. Yeah, so I'm suspecting I'm not going to be able to be done with this quite as quickly as I thought. Probably going to go to a day 15, maybe even 16. So Daniel was obviously hiding a number of things when he took that amnesia-inducing drug, but as I said, I think there's more to it still. I think he's got some sort of past issues. Like maybe his father was a surgeon. Maybe his father was Jack the Ripper. Even though I can't be sure, you know. I mean, I'm not sure what the timeline on the whole Ripper thing was. I think this is too late in the history for that. I haven't studied it long enough to remember the exact dates. Well, it's been too long since I studied it to remember the exact dates. A suit of some kind of armor. We're going to read this note, and that's the last thing we're going to do. The shattered orb, all is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual. Without proper foresight, the orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Apparently a pretty long damn time. But, like I've said before, I think I'm going to work on cutting back that sustaining your life thing if I get a chance. Alexander. So this is Karkarov signing off. I'll see you again on day 15, I guess.